Hi everyone, how are you? So today, this video is going to be very quick. I'm just once again testing out my lives with my new settings, and I also wanted to just show real quick a couple of the latest photoshopped pictures that Megalodon has posted on her as ever official Instagram account. Has an official Instagram account. It's so crazy. Anyways, every single picture on this account is photoshopped, and she just posted two more. So I thought, let me just do a quick live on here and see if my chat will work. So I'm just going to quick chat live here and see if it pops up on the screen. Will it do it? No, it's still not going to work for me. Look at this. Well, anyways, having no luck with these lives, with my chat boxes. Anyways, this latest picture is of her holding in one hand, allegedly, a wine bottle and two wine glasses. So here is the image. I'll make it a bit larger there. You can see that. So anything look off to you at all in this? There seems to be a lot off with this, in my opinion. And the first thing that looks off to me in this image is, first of all, she looks like she's 300 pounds. I mean, you can't tell me. I mean, okay, you can say the dress, the way it's cut, but if you look at it and how rounded out this is on the top, it makes her look like she's 300 pounds. Okay, that's one thing. But the other thing that really is wrong with this picture, now I don't know if this is AI or just bad photoshopping. If it is AI, it's good AI, because anytime I've tried doing pictures with AI, they come out really horrible. But still, it's all wrong. Now, according to this image, it's supposed to be a woman walking, carrying these wine and glasses, and all in one hand. So she's supposed to be holding a full bottle of wine and two wine glasses in one hand. And no, it's completely wrong. Now, the glasses are way too large for this bottle, number one, but that could just be she likes her wine glasses large. But if you look at her fingers and the glasses, so you've got between her pinky and her ring finger, she's got one glass. And between her first and her second finger is the other wine glass. So that's all four fingers. So what's holding up the wine bottle? Just her thumb? And if she were, that's quite an achievement, to be using all your fingers to hold up wine glasses and only use your thumb to carry a wine bottle, and to at the same time be able to carry it completely straight up and down, like the bottle is straight up and down like that. I challenge anyone to attempt this. Come back and report back if you're successful, because somehow I don't think that's even possible. You could do that. Um, this doesn't. No, this looks. I mean, you could say that. No, it just looks the way the glasses and the wine bottle squeezed now all in one hand. And on top of that, you'll notice the way she put the wine glasses. They framed it. She framed it. So there's one wine glass entirely inside another wine glass. So you see the frame of one inside another one, which makes no sense if they're two wine glasses that are the same size right next to each other. You're not going to have this perfect picture of one being inside the other. To me, none of this makes sense. It looks totally photoshopped. I know it's supposed to be her, but even in her big baggy dresses, I don't think she looks that huge, especially now that she's anorexic. It just doesn't make any sense. And you just compare her size to the wine bottle. it looks, the perspective, the sizing looks off, and you can compare it to another picture that I have here of a woman. Just look at her. If you just look at it, sometimes if you're not sure, you just look for a reference photo of a woman carrying a bottle of wine and see how that looks. And so here's another image of a kind of similar, of a woman carrying a wine bottle, again wearing a big baggy kind of dress looking thing, sweater. She's kind of wearing the Meghan hat there as well, uh, ironically. And you can see, first of all, she's, the bottle is at an angle. So the way you normally hold a bottle, right? You have to hold the whole. It's heavy. You can't just use your thumb to carry it. You have to use your whole hand. And the way people grab it normally, it's going to be at an angle, right? It's not going to be this perfect straight up and down. And by the way her dress falls there, the way the dress goes straight up and down is very suspicious looking to me as well. You got to tell me you've got this big flowy dress, but it just went straight down next to the bottle and didn't touch it. So there's like a space in between it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't happen in real life. for the dress to go straight down like an arrow there. Yeah, the whole thing looks photoshopped, and it even like appeared as a point at the dress, like as if the dress goes down, and then in a triangle shape here, it goes down and then goes in. For some reason, the dress suddenly goes in and doesn't at all touch the bottle, and she's able to carry the bottle, this huge, heavy bottle that normally takes a whole hand to carry, but Meghan carries it here with one thumb. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. This looks totally photoshopped to me. I'm not buying it. And there's a sun going through it. Where's the sun? How is the sun hitting the bottle if it's next to her body in the shade? Not making much sense here, because you can see the shadow on the arm. The sun is to the right. The light is to the right. The shading on the left. So the lighting looks off again. Yeah, so this whole thing looks photoshopped to me. That's my impression of this picture. Kyle Haynes, is she an alcoholic? I think she is. She's doing a hell of a lot of drinking, this woman. Yeah, hi Jenna Smith, hi Tiger Eye. Yeah. Really healthy for your mental health, all these bottles of wine and wandering off by yourself with bottles of wine. Yeah, drinking alone, that's really good for your mental health. That's why Harry and Meghan are getting an award, encouraging drinking alone. Like all her pictures, she's by herself and she's got wine. It's yeah. There's Harry and Meghan, the mental health advocates there. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. And every single picture looks fake. It's either photoshopped or AI. I don't know what, but yeah, that looks completely wrong. Everything about it looks wrong. Just like Harry and Meghan, everything about them is wrong as well. Okay, let me see something here. Drinking while filming, exactly. Yeah. All right, so that was the first photoshopped pic, the 300-pound Meghan with the strongest thumb on the planet. They can hold up a whole bottle of wine. Yeah, that doesn't match the size of the bottle and everything. I thought it looked small, but maybe the size is about average. What else? Next picture is this one. This one's also very photoshopped as well, in my opinion. Again, you get the circles are off. The cork looks like it's magnified. The cork is larger than the bottle. I mean, the cork is like almost the same width as the bottle is. And so she wanted to make sure to emphasize her as ever crappy handwriting on her bottles of wine on the cork there. I can't believe she did that. She actually wrote as ever on the corks. The bottle. Yeah. So that's way too large for that bottle on the left. And then here we go. I've got it over here in my software here. Also, you notice that the wine, the glass up here, I don't know if you can see that. The glass is all blurry. Why is the wine glass all blurry? What's that about? Why is this so blurry up here? And the bottle looks like it's out of square shape or something. It doesn't look round. Even more obvious is, okay, look how we're seeing the top of the glass like this, and we're seeing a huge circle for the bottom of the wine glass, right? So you can't see the whole circle of a wine glass like that unless you're looking down at it. You know what I mean? To see that full, if you see a circle like that, you would have to see the top of the wine glass. The circular opening of the top would have to be the same circle. It's the same perspective. But you're not seeing that. Instead, she seems to have photoshopped it out to try to, she put a different, I don't know what she did here. Again, I don't know if this is AI or somebody messing around with it, but there's two different perspectives. You got one, you're looking up the top of the glass, and then you're looking down at the bottom of the glass. So it's completely wrong. It's completely off. I don't know what this is about. Unless there's something, I don't know what this is. Is this the top of the wine glass or something blocking it? But there's something really wrong with this. It looks very wrong. It doesn't look like a glass. And the same thing with the bottom of the bottle should be the same as the glass. You should be looking at it with the same perspective. So it should have the same angle. And it might be the same. It's kind of tough to tell here, but they look different. At first glance, it looks like, because you can kind of see a line here for the other side of the bottle. So it kind of looks like the circle was more oval while this is all round. So it just looks like they're photoshopped together from two different pictures, or again, it could be AI screwing things up. I don't know. This whole picture's a mess. This whole thing is a mess. Just, she does this. Is she lazy and she uses AI to sell her products? Or is she taking these pictures and just photoshopping the hell out of them and thinking it looks cool? Maybe she's trying to be artsy here. It's not supposed to be realistic. Because obviously the cork looks normal. There's a little, I don't know what this is over here, a little square over there or something. It looks like she added some kind of lines on the cork to make it look like it's glowing or something. Which looks bizarre. I guess it's supposed to appear to be a reflection of the glass, but it looks like they could have photoshopped it on there. But this whole thing just looks crazy. It's not, the perspective's all wrong, and it's all blurry on top. I mean, that's supposed to be the wine glass, I believe. That's supposed to be the bottom of it. But again, the perspective's all wrong. You can't see the bottom like that and the top like that. That's not how a wine glass looks. If you're looking at it, it's off. This is photoshopped for sure, and it's a mess. It's like, I think it's what this wine glass is, what a wine glass would look like if you're high on ayahuasca or something. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what she's trying to do here. Yeah. Well, on YouTube, you do have to say that, oh, this is AI generated. So I'm really surprised that that's not the case with these Instagram pictures. But no, that they're not doing that on Instagram, I guess. And they should, you're right, because it's completely bizarre. And she's doing this with every single picture she posts. They're all just photoshopped. And it's like she's making this half half-assed attempt to market something. Like, we're supposed to believe that this woman who was in the royal family at one point has all this money, millions from Netflix and this and that, and she's trying to start a company. She's really authentic about it, right? I'm really trying to start this company. And yet every single picture she uses, this is her official website. I mean, this is not her personal website, right? This is her business website. And every single picture is a crappy Photoshop. I mean, this is the worst picture you could. Would you want to buy a product from this dumpy looking? Even if, again, she looks 500 pounds, especially at the top. Let me see here. I didn't block that. Especially when you look at the top there, look how big her waist looks. It literally looks like she's 400 pounds. I mean, it's obvious Photoshop. I mean, it can't be. It's horrible looking. And this is her business website. She's, using these horribly photoshopped pictures with her bionic thumb. Yeah, it's just to me, it's mocking or just making a big joke about the whole thing. Like, it's not for real. This her attempts to really start a business here. Yeah. So yeah, those are the latest photoshopped pictures of this from Meghan's business, if you want to call it that, her as ever. That's all she's doing is the wine and the jam. I don't know if she's going to be attempting anything else, but she's not even getting any professional pictures. She's not making any attempts to really sell it. I mean, doesn't that wine bottle look tiny next to her in the picture? Like, it looks so tiny, right? It is the perspective, everything the proportions all look off to me. Um, yeah, and all photoshopped, in my opinion, or AI generated. Yeah, so I really don't think she's being serious about her attempts to sell a product and market and build a brand or anything. This is going to be just another website like her TIG that she just drops and you never hear from it again. Yeah, on YouTube, if you make content that's AI generated, you have to click one of the buttons on it saying content here is AI generated, or yeah, or like not what it's a making if you make a video making it look like somebody's celebrity is saying something they're not, you're supposed to look on the video. Yeah. I'm glad you like it, Tiger Eye. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep an eye out because every single picture she seems to be doing this. It's like ridiculous. It's part of the psyop, I guess. And I don't know if part of the psyop is to ruin my comments so that they can't pop up. I'm still trying to get them to pop up on the screen, and now I can't even get them any comments to pop up, which is very depressing. I'm still trying to fix that, and still not working. Oh, well, I tried again. Anyway, so that's it. Those are the latest two Photoshop pictures. So I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, everyone. Bye bye.